No, Negro.
You know what?
No.
You know what?
What?
Before we even go live, I'm recording a personal right here. We got to talk about that.
Fine.
Just that though, and then we'll do the show.
Fine. I just.
We'll do the show after.
I mean, I understand why you're excited about it,
I'm
but
extremely excited. Don't get me
I will
wrong.
tell
Don't get me
you
wrong.
exactly.
There's some things wrong with it,
There were a lot of things wrong with it,
but at the same time, you saw money there, didn't you?
but like, so he couldn't figure out, like, he got all of his strength magically after getting his ass beat in that match, though.
Well. No, 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 no. See, that's not the problem I have with it.
No, there's other problems, but that's the big one.
My one problem is, what did Triple H do to him?
That's the other one, too.
What did he ever do to him?
Nothing.
Why?
It's just because.
What? All right. So before we talk about that, you saw money though.
He better be fired tomorrow.
Yes.
Tomorrow, he better not be a WWE employee.
No.
If he is a WWE employee tomorrow, fuck this corporation.
Do you know what sucks about the whole thing?
What?
Everybody's fucking hurt.
Yeah.
If everybody wasn't hurt, they could do a suspension angle here, which they're gonna do. They have to do it, but they're gonna have to bring them back early. Royal Rumble's next, right?
I guess.
Royal Rumble's next, so they gotta bring them back. Shit. Well, all right. Let's just talk about the match, just this match, and then we're gonna talk about what happened after, and then we'll do the full show review on its own. Cool.
All right.
Briefly though, how you feel about this match?
I couldn't give a shit about the match.
Was it too slow? For me, it was too slow.
It was very slow. It was sluggish. It felt like it just dragged on forever. I drank 2 beers, and the time that this match happened, I couldn't care. I couldn't. And the sad thing is that, and this is going to be the case for a lot of the matches tonight. The sad thing is that here are these performers pretty much putting their lives on the line
Mm-hmm.
to kill themselves for our entertainment, and we don't care because they booked them so fucking terribly.
True.
So by the time you get to the match, you don't give a shit.
I'm pretty sure you felt that way about Dean and Kevin Owens.
Yeah. And I like Dean Ambrose. I fucking love Dean Ambrose.
I just made a separate video for that same exact thing. They didn't make us care about any of this, like going into the pay-per-view. But before that, this match was slow. This match was sluggish, yes. But at the same time, it was pretty hard-hitting and impactful, though. I'll give them that. There was a lot of impact in this, but a ton of resting in between. 2 powerful guys. So having a slow match like that, it could kind of take the crowd out of it, which it did at most parts. You had the crowd chanting for Cena, CM Punk, Daniel Bryan. You had the crowd chanting for some of everybody.
They chanted for NXT, and I was like...
Well, that's understandable because of the way NXT's been ripping it up over across seas this week. I'm pretty sure that we're going to have fun with those reviews. So, in the midst of those big spotty moves, you're giving the crowd too much time to just do nothing. Especially if you're starting the match out that way. You can't start the match that way and expect the crowd to get into it when this is going to be your pace going forward.
Right.
Also, coming down the stretch when we got the League of Nations coming out, where the fuck was Roman's crew? Wasn't nothing wrong with them.
Yeah, I didn't like that either, because I kept saying the whole time, I'm like, alright, where are they?
The only thing that could have saved that is if they were tied up backstage somewhere.
Because, what's his face? Del Rio had a match, and Rusev had a match, and they had no problem coming out. And Del Rio was in a fucking chairs match.
Yeah. Which he was allegedly... Oh, my God. We got to talk about Del Rio selling. Yeah, and Wade Barrett, apparently he just didn't make the flight or something. I don't know. They just didn't give a fuck about Wade.
Didn't give a fuck.
They had no intentions on paying Wade tonight at all. No, we don't need you tonight, Wade. Yeah, but we got to run it. Nah, it's fine. These two got it. And they kind of look like jabronis running out there, too. Getting handled.
They feel like ultimate, like, scumbag jabronis.
Oh, they were so weak in that. But, coming down to this finish, you got Reigns coming in. He snapped like they called out. Oh my God, Roman Reigns snapped. When he didn't really snap just yet. If they would have saved that he snapped for the Triple H part, that would have been a lot better. But he just started taking chair shots to them like he did on, what was that, one of those Monday Night Raws that I fell asleep on.
He looked like a dick.
Yeah, he was a sore loser.
He looked like a dick there. Then when Triple H came out, then it turned around.
Yeah, he was just sore loser Reigns right there. But at the same time, I was saying this could work if he just continues to do this for the next 10 minutes and just be angry.
That's where he became like Cena, because like Cena, he's got no friends.
Mm-hmm. He don't.
So of course, because he has no friends, none of his friends come out, and he just beats everybody, and it's just like, you're a dick. You're a dick.
You know what? You're right. Everybody jumps in and no one comes out to help Cena. You're absolutely right. And no one's coming out to help Reigns here, which is so weird because the storyline all throughout the pay-per-view were these guys helping out Reigns. All night they were talking about it. And now they just don't. It was weird. Weird for me. I like the fire though. Like this look, I haven't seen this look in his eyes since Daniel Bryan. Since his match with Daniel Bryan at Fastlane. He didn't even look this mean against Brock. This dude looked fired up. And like you said, where was all of this during the match? Or at the same time, you just went through a hellacious match and now all of a sudden you're Wolverine.
All the energy in the world.
Yeah, you're Wolverine and you magically healed. I get that, and I'm gonna look past that just because
No, you should have found that energy to climb that fucking ladder.
True, because he kind of sat there a little bit.
You sat there on that ladder forever, but you found all the energy in the world to make sure you can clean out 3 dudes and Triple H at the end.
There was one time he was up on a ladder and he just looked at the title for like forever.
Yeah, I'm like, motherfucker.
You're not just gonna take that down. It's like right there.
You know how close you've been in these situations with ladders.
You don't want the belt.
I would have been running up that ladder.
You don't. I'm saying you don't want the belt though.
Can we talk about Triple H's style though?
Yo, I need somebody to like jiff me that first chair shot cell.
Nah, I'm gonna send it to you right now.
Oh my God. There was no reason for him to flop like that.
Check my Twitter. I just retweeted it. Why did my man leapfrog?
He really did though. He seriously did. My Twitter's on fire right now too.
It's just on constant loop.
Like you ever see a kid get beaten like they arms, like they elbows be like mad extended beyond their back?
Yeah.
That was Triple H.
Yo, this is worse than like a flop.
This was just too good.
Like Grits Paul or like LeBron James flopping. This was worse than that. And I didn't think there was possibly a way. This is like Shawn Michaels selling for Hogan. That's what
All right, here we go. Let me see this.
Just look at this.
Yo. He was getting this. That's an ass beating right there. That's someone getting their ass beat. That's what that is. How do I steal this? I want this on my own Twitter. I'm stealing this. How do I do it? Yo.
I don't know how to help you there, man.
Look at Roman Reigns' arms before he did the chair shot. Like, his arms aren't even in the shot.
No, it's really not.
And then Triple H.
The shot looks very light, but Triple H sells fucking death.
Look at his elbows. Oh my goodness.
He sold the fuck out of Roman Reigns.
So let me ask you this. Yay or nay to this Roman Reigns? Is this Roman Reigns money to you? Could this Roman Reigns be the champion?
He could be, but I mean...
I need to hear your butt. Like, your butt is bothering me right now.
What do you mean?
I see money in this Roman Reigns.
I mean...
As long as he's not tater-totting.
That's the problem, is that next week he's going to be tater-totting and smiling.
There was one thing I didn't...
You're going to hate that motherfucker.
Other than him just randomly attacking Triple H who didn't do anything to him, there was one other thing I had a problem with. This is the biggest problem for me.
Okay.
When it was all over, and he goes up the ramp, and he celebrates. I didn't like that.
Oh, yeah, I hated it.
It took the badassness out of it.
Yeah, I'm like, motherfucker, you just got stolen. Your chance of the title
Like, the commentary's building it up as this guy's just cost himself a career. He's about to get suspended. All he had to do was walk away, do the little Samoan salute with the fingers, and leave. That's it. That's it. Not pose. No. No, you don't pose. Austin would have just walked his ass up out of there and just left. Like, he wouldn't have turned back or nothing. Badass motherfucker walk. Rock, same thing. They would have just left. This dude like, nah, we gotta pose right quick. That's some WWE shit at the end. That's WWE shit right there. And I don't know who booked this ending for them. It was a good ending. I don't know. Maybe Vince, Kevin Dunn, somebody said, somebody help us out. How do we get Reigns over tonight, even though he loses? And maybe Triple H just said, oh, I got something for you. That's my only guess. But they said, all right, but we got to do a pose down at the end for the cameras. Triple H says, all right, maybe we'll get him over enough. You on board with that?
They gonna fuck it up tomorrow.
The way that they don't
I guarantee you, they'll suspend him at the beginning of the show, and he'll still somehow come out on top at the end of the show.
If they suspend him and he just keeps coming back as a trespasser, that'll be fine. Then they do like
He better not come out on top though.
He got to do an angle where he gets arrested. They got to go the whole way with this now. They got to, and they don't have much time. Well, no, they got 6 weeks. They got about 6 weeks here.
They got the Rumble. I mean, they could prolong it to Mania, but my God, by then I just
they can't
because that's the problem. By then I just wouldn't care anymore.
No, see, I got. You know what? Let me set up the full show podcast. Let's do that because we're gonna be talking for a while. So let me end this one. For those of you who are watching this, if it's already over with, the live. What do we do? Live post-show review will be up on the page if you're catching it nice and early. The live post-show review is happening now. Hope to see you there. Blackjack, say bye.